Today is October the 9th, 2013. The Rays lost yesterday to Boston in the final, not the final game, but took the series. This is the entry wall, and hope that you're able to see some of the imperfections. This is the dining room area, and there's a wall here that was put up and extremely crooked. And this is looking down one of the other walls. Again, I hope you're able to see the imperfections in the paint. Again, all this lumber here. Paint job was extremely poor. I had a professional contractor or a painting contractor come in and said it was a very, very bad job. We'll get other estimates as well. I don't know if you can see the ceiling, but the excuse me, the streaks in the ceiling. And this was done by Decor Studio. Was the interior design company, and there's questions because as this job progressed and so many delays and everything, that I became very upset, and I told the contractor that I wasn't happy with the paint job and that I didn't feel that the two Hispanic individuals that they had were capable, and he asked me if I would just let those guys try to correct it, and I agreed, and I gave them the opportunity, and I caught them painting with oil-based paint without anything on the floor to protect the carpet. Excuse me. I'm not sure if this picture can really show everything that is wrong with the paint job. This is the bathroom area. It's just probably hard to see, but there's just debris and like just bad preparation of the walls. There's divots. This is another wall in the master bedroom. There's mud from the ceiling just painted over top. They didn't even care to sand any of it down. And Joanne, who was the interior decorator, told us that the painter that they have would do a, quote, pristine job. He was not the one that came in to do the job. They elected to, as I said, bring some other individuals in. As an example, here's some baseboard work. It's just very pitted. Just the craftsmanship of detail is very poor. There's a hole in the wall right there. Here's some more baseboard over here. The quarter round molding that they put down and painted is not the same color that they painted the baseboard. Here's the entry bathroom, and there's just streaks. Here's the light socket, and just very, very poor work. Hoping you're able to see all the imperfections in the walls. This here was supposed to, this is a pillar, this was supposed to be matched to this side right over here, which was beveled. They didn't do that. They mounted the knob right here for to pull this door open. I had to remove it because if I opened the microwave, it would dent the microwave. Also, the cabinet areas where they have where it meets the stove right here. As you can see, it's at one depth, and if you come over here, it's flush compared to this. This here part of the cabinet is 3/4 of an inch shorter than this part over here, or counter, I'm sorry, and this part right here. So this here is where they joined the two, and this is 3/4 of an inch longer than what this part is right here, and that's why there's so much of a discrepancy in the amount of space between the edge of the cabinet and the stove. Also, they did the electrical work, and if I just put the normal lights that they provided for us, it's very dark in here. They didn't really do a good job of recognizing the area and what lights were needed, so that now we have to turn on not only those lights, but we have to turn on the lights underneath the cabinets just to get ample lighting in here. In the contract, it did say that they were going to provide lights for the new lights for the kitchen. Those weren't installed, as well as the contract said there were new lights for the entryway, and those weren't installed either. Another part of the paint job I just saw, I don't know if you can see the discrepancy in color from right here, but just want everybody to be aware of the date. Again, this is October the 9th, and the only way I can prove it is because the Devil Rays lost yesterday or the Rays lost yesterday to Boston, and they're out of the series at that point. Here's another wall with just a lot of discrepancies. imperfections with parts of the old, I believe what it is, the old popcorn ceiling that they removed has stuck to the walls, and they didn't bother scraping it. I don't know if you can see that or not.